Hey everyone! Today I'm going for a super chic, the old money style nail design. If you're into that vibe and want to know how to pull it off, stick around. I've got all the steps and the tips lined up for you. And hey, even if you turn off the sound, I've got you covered with subtitles so you can follow along. Let's dive into today's motivation radio. We're talking about the old money fashion trend, what it's all about, and how you can rock it, especially with your nails. So, funny story. I first stumbled across the term old money while scrolling through Pinterest. I've always been into Japanese nail design. Makes sense since I'm Japanese. But while I was working in Finland, I noticed something different. The nail style there were so unlike what's popular back in Japan. I got me thinking, what's a go-to style for nails in Europe? That's when I came across this whole the old money aesthetic in Pinterest and thought, what's the deal with that? Naturally, I had to dig deeper. So, let's talk about the old money nails. Here's the things. The length is usually short. It is also okay if it's just a little past your fingertip. Keep it classic with round or square. Forget about those super long almond, stiletto, or coffin shapes. In my opinion, they are not part of the old money vibe. And don't even think about going wild with nail art. No crazy gemstone or SpongeBob designs. But a simple French nails, totally fine. As for colors, think soft natural pink. This is the best. Or maybe a deep, classic wine red or plum. In short, the old money nails are all about that clean, natural look, but they have gotta be well kept and polished. Now, let's break down what the old money fashion actually means. It's about adopting the style of families who've had massive wealth passed down through generations. Picture all the aristocrats or the bourgeoisie, people who hang out at high society events. The key here, it's not about flaunting new money or I just made a big wealth. It's all about quiet and old richness. Imagine the kind of people who live in those historic mansions that are basically national landmarks. Their styles, super understated but always top-notch quality. No big flashy jewelries or designer's logo inside. It's all about elegant pieces that scream traditions and craftsmanship. Sure, real old money wealth like the kind that come from generation of inheritance takes time. And maybe hitting the nail salon every month isn't in your budget, but doing your own nails, that brings you a little closer to that sense of luxury on your own terms. When I first heard about the old money trend, I found it super interesting. It's not just about showing off wealth, it's like signaling that you grow up in a family that's been wealthy for generations. You are not mimicking money, you're capturing something that's even more valuable, tradition and time. To me, this trend reflects something bigger in today's value. It's not just about how much cash you have or how much you make. It's about finding value in things money cannot buy today, like tradition or the richness that comes with time. This fashion trend becomes a way to embody that sense of inherited luxury, even though realistically you cannot buy years of wealth overnight. And if I am being real here, the old money nails are not exactly my everyday style. I love going for more artistic, bold designs, but I totally connect with the idea that there is something way more valuable than just money. That's why I wanted to try out this concept and share it with you guys. There are a lot of things money can't buy, right? One of the big ones, being able to do stuff for yourself with your own hands. picking up new skills, learning language, and just growing as a person. I use a translation app to help with the script, but I rewrote it a bunch of times to get the nuance right. And what I am trying to say is, doing things yourself is a big part of what I'm all about on this nail channel. It's something I find super important. In my opinion, fashion is all about expressing yourself, your value. It's like a visual statement. It shows what you care about, what you do not need, and how you see yourself. For me, it's more important that I like myself than worrying about what others think. That's why I'm totally fine having different nail design on each hand. I'm constantly experimenting and it helps me create more content on this YouTube. If someone says, "Hey, your hands do not match," that's weird. I honestly don't care. This is what matters to me. As you practice, you are not just making something pretty. You are building your skills, spending mindful time on yourself, and enjoying the sense of satisfaction when you look at your finished nails. Now, during the old money nails, yeah, wanting to look wealthy can be great motivation, and we all want to present ourselves in polished and sophisticated way. And following this trend can definitely help you project that elegance and timeless grace. It's more than just a fashion. It's a way to embody a certain kind of luxury and refinement. But you know what? I think there is more to the old money nails than just looking good. Fashion is not just about appearances, it's about the emotions and the meaning behind it. When you take the DIY approach and do your nail yourself, that whole process, it's packed with meaning. It's not just about making your nails look neat. It's about treating yourself with care and love. I really believe that this act of self-care boosts your overall sense of well-being. To me, that's a kind of richness in itself. Every time you paint, you put the gel on your nails, you are telling yourself, "I deserve this." It's not about spending money, it's about creating something personal and meaningful. In the end, that's why I love the DIY approach to nails. By taking care of yourself, you are nurturing something far more valuable than money. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.